Hey y'all, hey, salute. Happy Sunday, riders. I'm sorry, I got one roll in my head. Don't mind it. I had to re-roll it so that curl could curl, okay? So don't mind my hair, y'all. I'm just trying to get it together before this good New England Super Bowl comes on. Definitely a Patriots fan and stuff. Hold on, y'all. I can't see a thing. I apologize. I'm rushing, y'all. I'm rushing. All right, I can see. I can see. I can see. I can see y'all. Whew. Oh, what a weekend! What a weekend! How was y'all weekend first? And what is on the menu for this good Super Bowl Sunday? Is anybody betting on the teams? Anybody got? Is anybody's team playing? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for running behind. Jeez. And please, if I'm live, you know what I'm saying? Please don't send any messages, y'all, while I'm live. It's very distracting. And it takes me, yeah, I know my memory's already bad and stuff, and I can't leave the live, keep checking receipts and doing this and that. So just out of respect until I finish the live, if y'all can send me whatever. Thank you, Nakia, for getting your green jacket. Thank you. Whew. Let me breathe. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, research, and educational purposes. Thank you, guys. Hey, Short Stack, what it do? Hey, Shanta, happy Sunday. And I do shout out my people. I do a roll call. So if you don't like the roll call, I like to show my subscribers respect for coming in here hearing what I got to say. So if you don't like a roll call, then I'm not for you, okay? Hey, Erica, happy Sunday. Precious, Peaches, Mary, hey, or Mari. Is it Mari? I think it's Mari. Hey, Latasha Jackson. Hey, Knee Plants, what's going on? Hey, girl, hey. Hey, Barbie. Hey, Annie. Hey, Francis. Shanta, I don't know if you heard me, but hey, girl. Hey, Samad. Hey, Sweet Peaches. Hey, Raw Truth and Uncut over there with the good videos. I love it. Keep up the good work. Baddie, sis, what happened to your live? Was giving me something to do while I was down. Hey, Zigtag, what's going on, Bookie? Hey, Tracy. Hey, Wilbur, bruh. Hey, Annette Lion. Hey, Kiki. Hey, Purse. Hey, Cali Girl. Hey, Shawana. Hey, Olivia. Hey, girl. I'm not a fan of football, but I'm having a Super Bowl gathering, okay? At least you having something, okay? Sexy mama, T lady. Tootie, what it do? Hey, Erica. Hey, Ann. What's going on? Ladies, today we celebrate 29 years clean. Amen to that. Y'all throw up some prayers for Ann Jones. 29 years clean. I'm praying for that, okay? I'm praying for that day. TT, what's going on? Tanika, Yvette Stewart, Miss Elaine. I forgot to tell you the psychic name. Okay, thank you. Let me write that down really quick. I'm sorry, y'all, but I asked Miss Elaine the name the other day, and she's giving it to me because I've been looking for it and I haven't found it. So I appreciate you so much, Alexis. Yes, K. Tyler. Okay. Thank you so much, Missy Lane. I appreciate you. She broke the case all the way down. I'm gonna have to get it. Hey, ATL Scorpio. Happy Sunday to you guys. Angel. Hey, V. Studying for exam in a few days. I will. Okay, good, baddie. Go ahead and study since that's more important than YouTube, okay? And I hope you pass that exam. Hey, Erica Sutton. What's going on? Erica Hatcher. Hey, y'all. Diamond, what's going on? Lady of Faith, thank you. Spiritual Butterfly, how you doing? Enjoy to the world. Hey, y'all. What's going on, my Kiki Boo? God is good. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you. So, we know that hey, Life of Nakisha. Hi, Bookie. Hey, Tracy Ann. What's going on? Happy Sunday to you guys. Hey, Charlotte Stewart. And you guys be safe driving if you're drinking. Please don't drink and drive or anything like that. Get your drink so you can sit still. Get all your Super Bowl stuff out right now. You know what I'm saying? Get all your liquor, get all your stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you miss something, guess what? Don't nobody get it. You just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? No. But good luck to the other team too. You know what I'm saying? It's all fun and it is a game. It's a sport. You know what I'm saying? So I wish the other team the best as well. But we're taking this win. Okay? Without Bill Belichick, we taking this win. Sorry. Sorry. FME Polo has really been covering this story. And one thing about it is he's been on point. He went to the conference, and it's another conference, guys, on February 19th. Mark your calendars if you're in the Gainesville area. It is another committee conference on February the 19th. Okay? Okay, Annette, period. And stuff. I got my Patriots jacket behind me. I got to go get some wine, y'all. I got to go get some wine. I got some, but I need more. I need more. So the next conference committee date is February the 19th. So if anybody would like to go join FME Polo, Nina Johnson, or whoever else that's going, it is February the 19th. Justice for DRO and stuff like that. And I think the family, everybody could speak up. I think everybody, we waiting on Miss Natasha and them to speak up. But what does DRO really mean to everybody? And it's not just our melanated people; it's all kind of people's lives that are being taken justly. And I think that we can be a voice too, whether it's on the applications, which is social media, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We can all be a voice in some way. But if you're in that area, Polo is on it. He brings the truth and transparency. He does. He be gone off at Coldwater. Hey, Precious. Cardi B, let's go Pads. Cardi B's on her way to Vegas. You see? Yeah, I knew she was going anyway. I figured she was going for her man. Okay? Hey, Miss Natty. Happy Sunday, Jazzy sis. You guys, as y'all know, I was down bad for the weekend. I was just off. I went to the hospital with Shank Rock, and man, when I say that, oh man, I was just down bad. And maybe it wasn't even just me going to the hospital with him. When the body says, like Miss Jazzy told me, when the body says sit down, you got to listen to your body. And I had to sit down. Hey, T Mills, happy Sunday, love. Hey, Heavenly, happy Sunday. So if you could be there February the 19th, I know the Davis family would love it. And I also know that as much as we go against Miss Renee and stuff, I'm going to say this. It would be ungodly for me. Yeah, Coldwater Davis. Thank you, sexy mama. I feel way better. I just needed 2 days. Polo is definitely on point. I'm a for Sierra, and I could see that someone was in the backseat hiding. I still think so and stuff. But just because if we feel like she done wrong, don't mean I'm here to judge her, because I'm not God. She's got to meet her maker. You know what I'm saying? But if we really want justice for DRO, being a voice and being there, boots on the ground and standing up, I want to try to cut water joy to the world. Don't do it. Honey, Cardi spent $1 million on his family and friends to support him. And see that, and I get it, Annette, but dang, can we put money into put the millions into other causes like safe houses and these foundations for our missing children, and start other foundations that can help the Davis family, like his children, like DRO's kids, where the family, whether we think they got money and we feel like they can do it, where these families don't have to suffer. Like, it ain't even gonna take $1 million. Yes, we have to listen to our body. Miss Parker, I pray you feel. Purse, I'm okay. I'm okay today. I tried cut water on Friday. Let me tell y'all, all I need was one purse. I am not. As much as I like to taste some wine, I'm not messing with it. I see how FMB Polo does over there, and that gave it to me right there. I said, no. So I'm leaving the cut water alone, okay? But I hope that we can start putting into the foundation for the GoFundMe's and stuff like that. Hopefully when my foundation, and I'm not going to say hopefully, when my foundation does take off, I do want to do that. I want to participate in these GoFundMe's, because life be life, but at the same time, it ain't that when I wasn't down that I needed some help at one time, but it wasn't the kind of help that Tyrone Davis Jr.'s children need. I'm home frying chicken, okay? Hey, Jacqueline, what's going on? I don't know these folks, but this whole story is all over the place. It's sad. Folks are taken away from the real reason they lost the loved one. And Lady of Faith, I definitely understand what you're saying. She said, I know it's sick, but I'm not the one who thinks Renee may have something to do with this. And I get it, Cali girl. I get it. I just think that the devil's busy. The devil's busy. Yes, ATL Scorpio, you heard me. Ooh, it was one of them. It was one of them. Um, the devil's busy, and when you already got snakes and devilish acts in the circle, guess what? He's really gonna work off of those people, those entities, and it's gonna circulate. And Lulu, as we see, yeah, she's got a demonic entity. Even when we go back to listen to, and shout out to Criminal Villains, if y'all can drop Gigi's link, please. Shout out to Gigi, Tamala West, and Sean B over there with the great interview with Jamar, aka Looney. Thank you, Jamar, for coming out and speaking on behalf of your friend, which is what we was expecting from Jason, being that Jason is the right hand man. You and the other young man, we appreciate him too, even though he was not ready to talk. And we got to understand that they're not trusting nobody. They probably watch and don't like what's being said, and it's understandable and stuff like that, because these are people that they really love. They grew up loving Miss Renee, and they grew up loving the Davises. So I'm not taking away from them not trusting to come and speak to nobody. But shout out again to Jamar, aka Looney. The body will definitely shut down if you don't pay attention. We got to take care of our bodies so our bodies can take care of us. We only got one. Hey, honey, 5K, absolutely. Please, if you can lock in a policy for your family members while you can. And Jazzy does life insurance, guys. They break it down. She does sessions, I think, once a week or twice a week. And that's one thing that we fail to do as adults. You know what I'm saying? Is think about what ifs, because we're not going to live forever. We're not. And insurance policies are guaranteed. We need those. We need those. We don't want to leave our families struggling with GoFundMe's and needing help from family members and nobody helps, because we got to think about now how nobody is there for us like that now. You know what I'm saying? Who's paying your bills when you need a bill paid? Who can help you? And I can't say everybody's like that, because I got a few homegirls that help me if I really need it. They look out for me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to lean on them. But this is death. And burying someone is not cheap, not even ourselves. And we know yesterday's prices ain't today's prices. And the funeral home definitely don't care about who passes away. They care about that check. Okay? And they won't even take you. It's sad. I think she's involved with Lulu in some kind of way. Hey Pamela, what's going on? This is the new day. This is the new way that people do when they commit crimes. They send other people to distract us. Yes, Missy Lane. Hey, Mama Kim. Happy Sunday. Absolutely. And if y'all can get FME Polos and Nina Johnson's Facebook, y'all can drop that as well. Miss Parker, you already know my slogan. Lock everybody up. Okay, Tootie? Hey, Lady LG. What's going on? Hi, Cynthia. I follow all you ladies. Y'all awesome, getting justice for drugs. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I do agree with you, Miss Parker. The devil is definitely busy. Lulu and all of them are full of confusion, deception, and money makes people do some dark and wicked things. Money. Hey, you hear me, Lady of Faith? You ain't lying. Money is the root to all evil. It is. Yes, I enjoyed that live, Looney, even though I got put in timeout. Why? Why'd you get put in timeout? What'd you do? Hi, V. Happy Sunday. She said, find the children, and stop this mess. Life insurance is a must in today's world. Sissy, I love you so much. Y'all put some prayer hands up for my sister, Miss Callie's Kitchen. She just lost her brother to cancer. And yeah, she's been dealing with a lot. Her and her family is really dealing with a lot. He left behind 2 sons. So it's two more children left behind. It doesn't have to be a DRO situation, but these kids have to endure the death, not us. It's not affecting us like it's affecting them. Cutwater had me with a broken ankle. Oh, I'm done. I'm not messing with it. Gigi's interview was great. It gave a different perspective and painted a now. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. What stuck out to you, Sunshine? Hi, Beanie Baby. Because I'm gonna tell y'all what stuck out to me. I'm gonna let Nina Johnson say the same thing that stuck out to me. Looney really told me by this. He could barely keep it together. He could, and that's what. Tootie, that's what we have to look at. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome, Callie. Prayers for y'all, okay? Hi, Mimi. What's going on? We have to really look at that. You know what I'm saying? We do. Probate court, the safest place to put your belongings in. Only people can touch it is you and who you left it to. Thank you, Mel. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. And any resources that y'all have, such as Jazzy and Mel, and ways that y'all think can help people to, get all their things in order and stuff like that, just in case, because by the second, anything can happen in a second. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Tyrone knew in a second that the person that he loved would leave him on the side of the road. The person that he loved, you know what I'm saying, would have another blackout. And this time the blackout would cost him his life. But the blackout definitely cost him his life. Lately has been the people close to you that take you out. My 17-year-old sister was unalive. She was 17 years old and 8 months pregnant. Well, as bad as it hurts, we have to accept the boyfriend did it. And we seeing a lot of that. We seeing a lot of that, ain't we? Callie tell Chris I said hi. Ain't we seeing a lot of that, Selene? We seeing a lot of that, Missy Lane. What stuck out was Lulu anger issue and Renee telling him not to ask no more questions about Lulu. Mm. Mm. Anybody else with any thoughts about the interview? Yeah, Bree. That's a good one. That's a good question. That's a good question. And is it safe to say, y'all, that Tyrone overlooked the red flags? Till I say hi to Callie. Ain't it safe to say that Tyrone overlooked the red flag? The red flags was there. And we can't look over the red flags. We have to stop looking over the red flags. Looney gave Renee and Lulu grace, if you ask me. And Sunshine, he did, and I'm gonna say this. If you got kids that grew up around you all their life and you welcome them in, they never seen a bad, because a lot of households don't show the bad to the other kids, where the kids don't, we know how to tuck stuff away. A lot of my kids friends didn't know I was an addict. You get what I'm saying? I didn't do drugs around them. I was, you know what I'm saying, come in, make cookies for them, cook something for them real quick, and stuff, but they didn't know I was a drug addict. A lot of them didn't know that I had neglected my children, because how my kids love me so much. So I can see him not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, going against her and not say, and who right now wants to think that they best friend's mama has something to do with they red rum? What stuck out to me was his love for Dro and his respect for the Davis family. Absolutely, Natty. He probably didn't notice them if she had witchcraft on him. Yes, perfect play. But she did perfect play, because even Jamar was talking about how she would go off and hit him. Those are red flags. Abuse is very much so a red flag. How many times have we heard those stories of domestic violence, and the first thing they say is, I'll never do it again. I'll never hit you again. And boom, now they gone. The friends shouldn't have been hanging out with Lulu. This is suspect to me. Absolutely, Miss Elaine. Because Jamar said some things that stood out again, because he said that she wasn't friendly. She was standoffish. Why was she standoffish? Because, see, she knew that Jamar was a real one. See, Jamar wasn't around to look at her like Jason did. Jamar respected the friendship. That's his girl. Why would he want to be close to his woman? I'm suspect of women that want to be close to my man. very much speak out about it. I'm jealous anyway. But I have a problem with that. And my friends are my friends. It's just that simple. I've had a conversation before, like, my friends ain't your friends to even want to feel like you got to pick a side or nothing, like, be invested in us and stuff. I've had a problem with that in the past. I have. Like, it's not your place. He sure did, and everyone said she had a bad attitude. Yes, that's correct. Jamar also discerned her spirit as well. Exactly, he did. How old is your kids? My kids are grown. My youngest is 22. I agree. He knew Renee since he was a young boy. He has a different level of respect for her. Yes. What stuck out for me was when he couldn't connect with Lulu. And when you can't connect with somebody's energy, it's something off. It's something real, real off. They was there, but he overly loved her and much he didn't notice the red flags. I get what you said, Miss V. All of them seemed like backstabbers. They wanted what Tyrone had. The jealousy seemed to be a part of it. The interview seemed like bad acting of the mom's part. She just kept repeating herself. And when you get around somebody and they got more than you, and that that's part of it. And the way Looney described him having $900 outfits on, different outfits, never wearing the same thing twice. He was the ladies' man. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Jason sitting here, looking the way he looked and shit like that. And he might be getting money, but shit, he wasn't getting that money. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know what can strike the jealousy. He always getting all the women, and you know what I'm saying? He got the plug, the connections, hell, even the family dynamic. A lot of people don't even grow up with families, and that can make somebody jealous. Hey, I'm her. What's going on? Happy Sunday, Rhapsody. I believe he did the way Looney made it sound. She was a problem. Hey, Miss Catherine. The psychic said it was a man in the vehicle, and it was another one on the phone and talking to Lulu. She talked about Lulu real bad, but I think it's the truth. Even though I'm an old head, my youngest is 24. Okay, Charlotte, girl, look, I'll be 50, like I said, next year with a 22-year-old baby. You know, he should have just kept her as a mistress or not cheat on his being. Well, you know what I'm saying, Miss Fire Red, you hear me? Ain't no way Jason and Lulu don't know the truth. JR, I agree 100%. That's how narcissists conduct themselves. That alone, in my opinion, witchcraft played a major part, which is to blind us. T2 and his mother living in Miami, you would know how it's used and stuff. Hey, Mocha Marley, what's going on? Right, Jason was watching this car, but Polo just put out a receipt. He just put out a receipt. And that's why I said a timeline. Now I'm really, really interested in a timeline, is why I titled this, right? Lulu called the mama because birds of a feather flock together. Miss Parker, have you seen the pictures of Lulu and Jason out together wearing the same colors? No. Go to Lulu's best friend page on 1226. What's the best friends page, Hinata? At this point, I'm tired of speculating, so I'm gonna wait and see what else comes to the light. And I'm not here to speculate, joy to the world. I'm only putting out the receipts. I like receipts. But one thing I can say about FME Polo is he's putting out receipts. Okay? I don't know how she unalived him. I don't know what happened. But I know it doesn't take a rocket scientist, and it's not speculation when we have somebody come to the forefront and say, yeah, I was there and never talked to. And he's the right hand. He's his best friend. He's his go-to man. And you feel like he's off? Something's off with this. And you don't man to man his father? You don't man to man his father. She said that receipt is on point for the timeline, ain't it? Jason couldn't even look in the camera on that phone. He looked like... And y'all see how it threw Looney off. Because Looney was up there siding like, But we can't tell Looney them how to tell us everything. I just don't know why Tyrone was even letting them bond when he's not around. That should be a red flag. He even wanted to hang with Lulu. Yes, what Polo put out. I'm coming to a sunshine. Hey, Miss Pamela. She said, yes, Miss Parker. This is the same psychic said that Lauren helped to set Nipsey up, and I cried like a baby. I didn't want to believe it, but Finally came out last year. Oh yeah, Missy Lane. Tyrone's spirit is here for the world. Needs to wake up. Need a wake up call. Also open his friends and family's eyes, but his friends claim that they didn't know Polo. I don't think he knows Polo. I think Polo's that y'all know that dude in the neighborhood, that man that know all everything that's going on. He's just that man. And it seems like he's that man that if he wants something, he's gonna get it. He's gonna go far. He gotta go down the rabbit hole. He's gonna do it. So he puts out a receipt of Tyrone and Jason's phone calls. And it was coincidentally that on that day, right before the life of Tyrone Davis Jr. was taken, and I want to read y'all some stuff that it said too from her nephew. Let me play it. Hold on, guys. He sent them a picture of the car. And he said, "This bitch look like glass, I swear. That bitch look like glass, I swear. Thank you again." So on Saturday, remember, Tyrone Davis Jr.'s life was taken on Saturday. Saturday, Tyrone texted him at 3:29 p.m. He said, "I swear that bitch look like glass." He said, "Thank you again, my boy." Jason responded back at 4:34 p.m. Remember what time that the car of the witnesses said it was about 5-ish when they left Texas Roadhouse. 5-ish. So this is a little bit before 5-ish, which we know something happened before they left Texas Roadhouse, okay? He said, "No problem. Get back over there today or tomorrow. Wait on my sister. She's at work." "No problem. This is Jason. No problem. Get back over there today or tomorrow. Wait on my sister. She's at work." Are you going back to clean the car? You going back to finish the car? Waiting on my sister. She's at work. This is at 4:34. When did the argument happen? What time did those 911 calls come in? Okay? That's why I said the timeline is important. When did they argue? It had to be a quick argument because they left and got pizza. Tyrone was already in the road a little bit after 5. This is 4:34 when Jason's responded. Exactly, sunshine. What time was that call? Hey, Shank, hey, baby. What time did they leave Papa John's? And Tyrone said, "Thank you, my boy, for always keeping shit a G. I gotta catch it. It's so fast." Cause y'all gotta go on FME Polos to look at the messages. But times don't lie. Time don't lie. Right? He arguing. I mean, he's thanking somebody at 4:34 p.m. Jason, the friend. Jason said, "No problem. Get back over today or tomorrow. Wait on my sister. She at work." Huh. Huh. It's crazy. Let me get it. T Lady just sent it to me. So I can see them in slow-mo, I guess. Thank you, T Lady, because I needed these. Because he texted him on December the 24th. He said, what did he say? Nigga something. Bro, tired. Merry Christmas, brother. I appreciate it, my boy. I swear. Thank you for always keeping shit G and solid. I value that more than anything. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy how Tyrone was telling him, I value that. Thank you for always keeping shit a G. This is December the 26th, y'all, at 7:55 p.m. What did Jason keep a G? He said, I appreciate it, my boy, I swear. Thank you for always keeping shit a G and solid. I value that more than anything. He said, I reposted. I just got off of work. Miss Parker, I believe DRO was already unconscious. I think what happened Christmas night, I said Lulu was texting. Why would he say getting back over there today or tomorrow if he already had the car? And he already took pictures and showed him like the car was done. Right, Miss C. Porter? What time was that, Lulu? Because he still seemed to be in good spirits at 4:34. No problem. Get back over there today or tomorrow. Wait on my sister. She at work. Why he even have to say he waiting on his sister? She at work. Just you getting back over there. Where was you at, Jason? Where was you really at? Was that to throw Tyrone off? I'm just asking. I'm trying to understand these messages. No problem. Get back over there today or tomorrow. Wait on my sister. She at work. It's even a text context. Wait on my sister. She at work. Waiting instead of waiting on my sister. Somebody nervous or something. We have to go back to the beginning. I think he was saying when he would take the car back. No problem. Get back over there today or tomorrow. Wait on my sister. She at work. Thank you, Zigtag, baby. Thank you for the support always. Lulu was always on the phone. Let me read something that Nina said. Well, let me read something that was said. I'm going to read some stuff that was said. Let me read some stuff. Let me read from... Shoot, I went too far. This is from the net. This is from Tyrone Davis's mother's side. Remember, Jason kept saying he wasn't there on Christmas. He specifically kept stressing Christmas. He was in Gainesville. No one asked if he was there on Christmas. When did Jason post the car he got his sister? I think I was recently. Yet it was a dude and Lulu in the vehicle. So when did Jason get drove vehicle to wash it up and then drove mom to end with this truck? It's a lot of interesting stuff because I didn't know. I think it's a post saying like, how did Lulu get her white truck when they was in another vehicle? Allegedly, it's all kind of stuff that's out. I don't know what to believe. This is what Dro's mama's people said. Cause ain't no way on God's green earth I'm waiting on detectives to do anything when I know for a fact something happened. It don't take a rocket scientist to see this. We are not blind. We are not dumb. We have common sense here. Even if she's innocent, she's still guilty by not giving families closure. Remember, this is Renee's people. And if she did, we don't know about it. This shit is disgusting on all levels beyond our control. Like that bitch said about the cause of death, about Cuz death. She get to write essays online and still nothing about Cuz. And Renee, you was at the hospital with her that very first day this all happened back in December. How could you even? What made your mind even listen to anything she had to say when you know she was the last one with them? How you allowed her to tell you anything? You came back to us with what Kiara told you. I literally don't care about her thoughts. What do you feel happened to your son? Forget the detectives and the other stuff. What do you feel happened? It's okay to talk about it. Now, this is Renee's people, Dro's cousin on Renee's side. So they're trying to say that it was another vehicle there. They're saying now it's another vehicle. Let me see if I even got the post. Because I've been trying to keep track of everything, y'all. And let me let y'all listen to Nina real quick while I look for the other stuff.
This for DRO. So, I just listened to the interview with Gigi and Tyrone's best friend. So, what he said at the end made a lot of sense. If you know that your man, okay, got out of the car perfectly healthy, when you've seen the ambulance and all of this and that, what would make you think, let me turn around and make sure he's okay? Guilty conscience.
Y'all remember when Gigi did the interview with Looney? He said, how did Lulu know that the ambulance was going to Tyrone? How did she know that? See, that's not speculation. She said that. I have to go and make sure Tyrone was okay. How did you know it was for Tyrone when you're nowhere near the ambulances or anything? You're nowhere near the scene. That's true. How, as a mother, do you just believe anything from anybody, let alone the one person who last saw your son alive? Is crazy to me. She knew he wasn't okay. That was a part of the plan. Miss C. Porter, absolutely. She already knew he was hurt. I been said that in the chat 3 weeks ago. Yes, Zig Tag. Dro took pictures with the YNs who drove Lulu's truck down there. Because now they're saying it's a black truck. They was like, well, how did Lulu get the black truck? It's something about a black truck. I gotta remember where I seen it. Because I was only on FMLEs. But give me a second.
This is what I would like to see start taking place. I would like anyone who has any information about this woman, who could share any about this woman, whether they have any facts or details. I just got my free Hello Baby box from Baby
Sorry,
Liz,
y'all.
and now
I don't know what happened to that one. The rental. How's all these cars being maneuvered? That's what they was trying to say, I think. They said, how could she drive to go get what she needed? Somebody had to be with her, because how could she get her truck? You get what I'm saying? The rental with her crutches. How is it a mother you believe a person left your child? I believe the mama, Jason, and the sister was at the hotel. And Jason said she didn't do anything to him, but why you ain't say shit to her? Because your dog laying there. Not like he gonna get up and check. McFang, you hear me? Hey, young. Dro mama sick. This case has me sick. Gas station video when they were looking for Jason to give him the birthday gift. I have 4 boys and I don't care. Cannot female tell me anything. If something happened, yeah, the black truck. Dirty is T lady, the black truck. They said that's not her truck. It makes sense, right? It you gotta have somebody ride with you to get the other vehicle, don't you? You can't drive 2 vehicles at once. Who went with her? This case is giving more questions than answer. Did you see the male passenger with the rental video? I seen something. It's street stuff. They probably got stuck up and DRO kidnapped. That's why the family acting how they are. Plus, DRO was stripped out of his clothes with just pajamas and a tank top. You How did DRO get kidnapped and not her? You can't get is ain't kidnapping is when they take you and nobody sees you again or they ask for a ransom. Hey Hood, she was in the backseat. Who was in the front at the gas station? Okay, Hood's eat. We saw Lulu car at the cabin, but we saw DRO driving the rental. How did all of this get taken care of? Also, Jason was lying about the Christmas party. Yeah, Miss Catherine. I can't wait until you see Lulu and Jason picture together. And it's recent and DRO was not with them. She was cheesing, leaving, and entering a place. The black truck was the rental. Okay, but how can you work? Who took that? Who took that? So Lulu had time to do all of this when Tyrone passed away. The YNs drove Love car. A minute. The YNs drove Lulu car down the trail and DRO took the BMW back to his mama. How could he take the BMW back to his mama or Jason? Are you saying that Jason DRO was injured before jumping out, dropping him off on the highway? Exactly. All these vehicles. What happened to the rental? Come on, Tanya. That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking, Tanya. Where's the rental? Who's driving all these cars? She can't drive too. A red flag to me was the fact that Jason said he didn't say anything to Lulu, but yet he hung out with DRO and Lulu. Come on, Purse, child. Everybody keeps saying Jason not cute, which he isn't, but he tall and big and big D energy. Sometimes trumps money. Yep, McFame. It do. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even the looks, it's the money. Shit, he got the bag. He might have been the connect. He could have been the source. Who knows? If he's doing all the planning, true enough, DRO was doing his thing, making his money too. But he might have been into more. Bag just a little bigger. You know what I'm saying? He more looked like he more into the street stuff. No, they took him from the pizza shop. Who is the question? Jason made it a point to say Lulu didn't talk to him at the hospital, but Jason was always with but Lulu was always with Jason. Jason, just like Lulu made it a point to say, that was a cover up. Yeah, who took that vehicle? That's the question. Remember the video where they visited the family? The lady said, "You got a piece of the pie." Told her to meet at the gas station, but DRO never made it. She knew he wasn't gonna make it. Come on, we ain't heard from her cassette. Y'all know I don't even know when Shank goes places here in North Carolina. Ask him what I say. I said, we ain't never been over here. I don't remember this. I won't want to get out of the car here. I ain't saying that we don't when we argue to somebody don't want to get out of the car, but just to meet me. Shank can't drop me off nowhere here and say, meet me at the gas station. I don't know nothing about North Carolina. Yes, I go out and do things on my own. There's certain places because I know that route. That's it. Anything else, he cannot take me somewhere and say, meet me here. I don't know nothing about her. For the first time when I went to the NBA game for my birthday, he said, meet me downtown. Do y'all not know how nervous I was on the phone? And I was driving and didn't know my way. And I was scared. I was nervous. I didn't like it. I told him I didn't like it. And I didn't want to do that ever again, driving. Because I never been down there. I never been to the Civic Center. I didn't like it. It wasn't new. I didn't like it. Unfamiliar territory is not okay with me. Polo said Lulu and Jason was always together. And she had a spell on both men to do what she wanted them to do. How'd they end up with her Infinity at the cabin, but left in the black rental? The BMW was a rental. It was more than one car there. Know that, Hinata. It was more than. I think they took him to the room and did whatever to him. I also think the first car that found him, they were leaving him in the streets. That's why they never. Let's go, Zeke Tag. Why did the car worry about picking up his money and stuff? Why? Why would they not call 911? They know it's something wrong. They see the pizza there. They said nothing. But they knew how to get in touch with Miss Natasha. Call 911. We'll worry about the phone and the money later. That didn't seem strange to y'all. It wasn't just the story she told. I was like, wait, when the witnesses said it, and the witness again, y'all go back and listen to the white man when Miss Natasha told the white man that the other guy in front of him, the one who put the money and stuff together, he was like, well, that was kind of fast. He said it fast, but he's like, well, that was kind of fast. He said, maybe I should get a timeline. That's what the white man said to Miss Natasha. Maybe you should get a timeline. He said, did you call 911? He said, no. He said, well, call 911. The rental is connected to this whole thing. Nobody's talking about it. It is. They ain't came and got Jason to not talk to them. They came and got him for a reason. And Looney said he was closer to DRO. Why the mama ain't called Looney? Did he say that? Did Looney say he was closer to DRO? Hey, solid sister. I'm in North Carolina too. I think DRO was taken out on Friday. Who turned in the rental? Let's go, Michelle. That's a good one. Who turned in the rental? It's more people involved. I believe it, Tanya. Hey, Kelly, baby. Lulu said she talked to him about moving DRO. The only time Lulu talks to Jason is when Tyrone was on the road. Lulu knew Tyrone's road trips was over. That's interesting. I think she was the bait. They set it all up. Didn't go fully to a plan and the story falling apart, but I really think she was just the bait. They was waiting for him. Jason said they came and got me in this man. But T, can we say that? Because T, think about it. Hold on, Callie. T, think about it like this. Because I'm going to play what Jason said again, because Shaditra Speaks did a video about it. And it was another family member from the mama side that has some stuff to say. And I just, look, at this point, to what he was saying, because this is another thing y'all going to say, well, Miss Parker, why you put that out? No, he put it out. He did a video saying this person sleeping with Tyrone Sr., this person sleeping with Natasha Sonis' cousin, her brother's cousin, and how sick everybody was. It's all kind of shit. I don't know what's going on with these people. It's all weird and strange to me. But let me tell y'all something. When black people pass away and something like this happens, it's always some shit behind it. Every time. But she sent Jason pictures of Tyrone with all the wires and stuff in it. I don't think she's bait. But I think she's very much using other people as bait. I think this was a hit. Jason said they came and got me into this mess. What mess if they only picked you up to ride to the hospital? Exactly, Callie girl. That was my whole thing with Jason. He said, yeah, they got me mixed up in all of this, but they didn't, because at the time it wasn't that. Because at the time when Lulu called Miss Renee had already put out that it wasn't nothing, but he got hit by a car. So what mess and mix did they put you in, sir? You know, You got to think about stuff that they're saying. The reason she knew he wasn't going to make it because they had already hit him to the point of shortly being unalive. Isn't it strange Lulu were nowhere to be found and Jason now saying he's moving? That's so him and Lulu can be together in peace. Oh, Jason said he's moving. You not because it's street shit and people dying. What you mean, Cassette? What did I say? I'm confused. Hey, XXI, what's going on? Lulu, his best friend, posted on IG on Friday dancing and singing, I'm dead repeatedly. Wait a minute. What? Not her best friend. And I thought I saved the one with Gabe speaking out. I thought I saved it. Gabe spoke out. Did I see what he said? He said, bruh, this shit is hurting. First Troy case went unsolved. He couldn't speak for himself because he passed away. Now you can't speak for yourself because you also passed away. The truth needs to be set free. I miss y'all. We supposed to be on the phone right now, either hanging out or sliding. You were so excited and happy, and I was happy for you that your content was gaining traction and you was taking off. I told you, bro, keep going. I'm behind you and supporting the movement for sure. You wanted me to start a workout YouTube channel in content. I told you, bro, I'll think about it. And that I wasn't into like that. You never stopped asking me to do it. You kept saying, just do it. I miss you, bro. Love always. Look after Troy and let him know I miss him too. That's Gabe. That's what he had to say. I think that's the friend um that Looney called on the phone last night. I want to get into this video real quick because they was banking on the car hitting him. I think so. It's a rental. Lulu left the rental behind. Who said she left the rental behind, Nuki, baby? My big brother stayed in Kari, now in Garner, North Carolina. Okay. It got me thinking when she said out of her control. Yeah. And when she wrote that 9-page letter, y'all, she said it, y'all act like y'all ain't never got into it and wanted to hit y'all boyfriend with a car and stuff. She basically told. But if you was at the gas station, who hit him with a car? Who hit him with a car? Think about it. What she said. Cause you was at the gas station, right? Wasn't she? Then the other car followed up in front of the people. How you know he got hit by a car if you wasn't there and you didn't do it? It's just that simple. When did she hit him with a car? Is it documented? Anybody? Is it documented that she ever hit him with a car? No, it's not. She fell in love with Jason and they knew the only way they could be together was to get rid of DRO. He never went to the pizza shop. Why you think he didn't go to the pizza shop? She said Polo did say Lulu FaceTime Dro's sister and his head was bashed in at the cabin. His sister took a picture of Dro on the ground. Said he was already bashed in at the cabin. They did it at the cabin, not the hotel. The hotel got cameras, the cabins didn't, and it's a campground, so the other trailers probably was rented out. Thank you, Rhapsody. They were supposed to call 911 immediately. She knew that she could use Jason. That person in the red car was part of the plan. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, it never sound right anyway. Yeah, Bree, of course. Come on, Sunshine. Why was it even picked up? Who's thinking about that? How it happened at the cabin when they showed Dro going into the get food and the food found by his body still warm. What about the red car? I truly believe that Dro was hit from behind. Firearm was drawn on him. The man at the cabin said after the police left the cabin, he saw Lulu packing the car and never saw Dro. Wow, who said that, Michelle? Who said that? Thank you, Samad. So where y'all heard that at, Miss Michelle? It's been said that Lulu's brother was at the hospital too. Who's the other friend he was talking about? Who's the other friend that Polo was talking about? What part did he play? Where did he come from? Because I can't wait for Polo to drop the receipt showing that Jason didn't ride with the mother and the sister. Maybe John Lulu took the rental. In the cabin video, you can hear Lulu say something like, "Oh, that's why I couldn't come outside." She said it right before Dro says your own punishment. But how did they get her car then? Even if they took the rental one Sunshine, how could she drive two vehicles? He offered to help her pack the car. She said no. Let me get into this video, y'all, real quick, and then I want y'all to hear some stuff, okay?
So she went to go get the shit from the cabin when y'all was. So she claimed to be going to the cabin when y'all was up there while he was at the hospital.
Yeah.
So they say somebody said that somebody was at the hotel and Lulu called you. She must be talking about you, Jason.
She ain't called me. I ain't heard from that girl since I seen them at the hospital, bro. That's on everything I love.
No.
That's what she said.
So she went to go get the shit from the cabin when y'all was. So she claimed to be going to the cabin when y'all was up there while he was at the hospital.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paris. Thank you, Smart.
So she left the hospital while y'all was there.
Right.
It has now been 39 days since officers responded, and
we got to remember. Look at the timeline of the last text that. Let me see. Make sure, because I don't want to put out false stuff. Now, Jason been texting periodically, right? Because Dro texting on the 24th, no conversation on Christmas. Then on the 26th. But the 27th at 4:34 p.m., again, that's why I said I need a timeline on this argument, guys. I just do for me because I got to go off the time of the witnesses saying we left the restaurant a little bit. It was a little bit after 5. This altercation happened before then. What time was the pizza thing? What did they get into that quick where he wanted to jump out the vehicle? How fast? And you know what I'm saying? Did anything happen? And then she wants to check the cameras. Hey Miss Chan, welcome, happy Sunday. She wants to check the cameras. Ain't that all coincidental that Lulu wants to go and look and see if there's cameras around and stuff like that? And once she see that there's no cameras around, how could Lulu say he got hit by a car again? She wasn't there. The same person that made up 4 or 5 different other stories. They said they left the restaurant at 5:02. Okay. Jason's texting him saying he ain't where he supposed to be. He ain't over near the car. He's waiting for his sister to get off work. It would sound good though. And I ain't saying that you was there, Jason, in Gainesville, but it sounds good. 4:34. 4:34, y'all. Look at the time. Between the people leaving at 5:02 from the restaurant, not too far where they found Dro's body, and 4:34 p.m. He looking at his car. He looking at his how cool and clean his car is. In between is supposed to be time of an argument. I believe Dro was caught off guard by the players. In fact, they would do this. Cause come on, what do? You try to cover your trail, right? You want to cover your trail when you're part of something, or if you go back to the Desire Harris case, like Shannon with Jarvis Buds, the texting makes sense. T Lady, thank you. Timeline, what agreement? The enemy don't care when he wants what it wants. Y'all don't think Jason was the driver of the red car? Come on, Amanda, who was it? Who was a part of the red car that didn't care about Dro on this ground, but cared about getting his food, his pizza? Remember, he hadn't even moved him out of the road, but he got his money in his phone and put that to the side. So y'all don't want to get the person that is lying here potentially losing his life or his life is lost, but you want to go get everything and get the wings and shit. Who cares about the wings and shit? Who? This is going to boil down to what the police can prove. Come on, Jennifer. I don't know, Michelle. Would she? It's more involved. It is. You can tell. Let me see what you just said about Jay. Wise to say that Lulu didn't send Jay the text from Dro's phone. You right, Catherine. You right. Because what time, now we need to know, what time was she at this gas station that's 15 minutes away? Huh? Are y'all saying this happened 4:45 until 5 o'clock? Because I mean, he was in good spirits when he sent that text talking about how good his car looked, right? That wouldn't make sense. That don't make sense. Don't forget Dro's other phones are missing. The gas station's 5 minutes up the road. Maybe somebody needs to post on their Facebook page for Gainesville and ask them to come forward. I don't believe that was Tyrone texting. Yeah, where is his other phone? Why did you think to take his stuff? Think about it. Why did she think to take his stuff? And if Jason had his car and was cleaning it, how did the mama pick it up to go with him to the hospital to donate it? Right, because there's too many cars involved. I mean, you got to take somebody over there to Jason. Somebody got to drive you over there. But he didn't say, come on, man, we got to go over here to get his car, to take his car to go to the hospital. We just trying to get there. Why was Lulu going? She already had the belongings. She went to the hotel. It's true. The mom told them to stop the investigation. And why did she ask them not to do an autopsy? Yes, I'm showing the opposite direction. I can't wait for Polo to drop the next receipt too. Brother might be chilling for the Super Bowl. She's not. She not. She was more, she said, and why would I be screaming justice for Dro? They said he got hit at the 911 call that somebody hit. That means that's a hit and run. Yeah, I want them people to be held accountable. Make it make sense, y'all. We heard 911 call saying he got hit. Who said that? Who said that? Who made them multiple calls? I bet you it was Lulu. I bet you it was Lulu. I bet you when Lulu set her good little pretty ass down that Tyrone bought for her, mm-hmm, she wasn't always looking like that, y'all. She was very insecure. Tell me I'm lying, the Lulu. See, I got somebody too that be digging into stuff for me. She was insecure about her weight. She was kind of chunky. And Tyrone bought everything for her to get her body shaped just right for what she wanted to look like. Her breast, her butt. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think the friends make calls. Whose friends, Patrice? Cause if somebody hit and run my man, I want justice, right? But where's the man that helped get him off the road? Exactly, Annette. Where's he at? What made him call Miss Natasha and say, I helped your son, I helped get your nephew off the side of the road and put his money to the side of the phone? That's not of importance. What did you see before then? And Looney account of Lulu abusing T2, he referenced December the 6th. They were at 3 house and was supposed to meet up at the club. 3 is the friend he was beefing with. They just made up 3 months ago. A lot of stuff was going on in December, huh? At Big Fame, you tell me. Tanya, that's why I said we need a timeline. From 4:34, when Jason called that boy's phone, text that boy's phone back at 4:34 p.m. He died between that time. I thought they moved from the cabin to the motel. They did. But ain't nobody speaking about the hotel. Ain't that crazy? Missy Lane? It's like the hotel didn't exist. If all these cars are involved, they probably wasn't even in Lulu car. It probably happened in one of the other cars. Come on, Zig Tag. She said the 911 calls are late like 5:40. How's that, McFame? Think about it, McFame. Huh? How far is the Texas Roadhouse from there, you guys, I wonder? Remember his friend said Jason was at an op at one. What you saying that? I don't understand that, baby. It's given the people who did this knew there wasn't no cameras. Mm-hmm. That's why Lulu had to do a double check. Why are you looking for cameras? Why is you there looking for cameras? Because you wanted to know if you were seen. You was the scoper. You had to go scope what they didn't pay attention to. Did the witness ever describe the red car driver? No. T-Sizzle. He did, Kayla. I seen that. And notice in this report, y'all, they ain't got a time. They said, on December 25th, 2025, officers responded to an area near Southwest Archer Road by the I-75 overpass after reports of an injured person. Then it don't say, wait a minute, detectives later say their initial investigations determined that 35-year-old Tyrone Davis jumped from a moving vehicle in traffic, suffered severe head injuries, and died days later in the hospital. The case remains open and his family is divided, with relatives questioning conflict accounts and calling for clarity. Why in this it said detectives, it said after reports of an injured person. Why it ain't saying that somebody was hit? Why ain't it being he was hit by a car? Why are we not looking for a car that allegedly hit Tyrone and left the scene of an accident? That's what I want to know. Y'all ain't got no cameras showing nothing. But the red car that they did say it was suspicious. They was in a sense. Cause if y'all go back and think about it, they said that the red car stopped And it didn't, like, he was like, and when Miss Natasha told the red car that the person that stopped in front of him is the one who fixed the wallet and the phone, he said, the white man looked at it, like, well, in that amount of time? That's why I say y'all got to go back and listen to the witnesses. He couldn't believe that how when they seen him stop. How did he have time to go out there and get all that stuff and put his, like, you know what I'm saying, get his money, put it nice and neat, get the wings, and we was right behind him. Like, that's what they're saying, in a sense. No cameras under the right where the car they saying might have hit him. Come on, Queen Beautiful. Ain't it a hit and run? Ain't it a hit and run? If multiple people are saying he was hit by a car, is that not a hit and run? And they're saying it wasn't nothing suspicious. If y'all got multiple calls that it was a car that hit him, that is called a hit and run. What is not suspicious about somebody hitting him and taking off? Somebody took somebody's life. Olivia, he was. But I digress.
Discovered 35-year-old Tyrone Davis Jr. in need of medical care in a case that has been largely debated on social media. Since then, the focus has stayed on Tyrone's 33-year-old girlfriend, Lulu, and the ongoing debate over if his death was truly an accident or if foul play was involved. But now a new detail has entered the conversation. For weeks, people have focused on who was with Tyrone when the tragedy unfolded. And now, in a recent statement, Lulu revealed that one of Tyrone's close friends was at the hospital. That single detail has shifted the conversation, with many now questioning if that same friend may have been at the cabin or in the car when the tragedy.
Now, if FME Polo didn't post that, she said, when are y'all gonna stop attacking me and just focus on grieving as we all wait for the reports to come back? How much do you expect me to take? You're not the victim. First of all, this is a victim impact statement, you guys. Any of you could have been in my situation because you all fuss and fight with your partners, even have crashed into your dude's car or try to run them over. But you choose to give a blind eye. No, Tyrone chose to give a blind eye to your murderous ass. That's the blind eye that was given. But you want to choose to give a blind eye to the fact that bad shit can really happen in a blink of an eye, and it could be outside of anyone who is involved's control. Who is involved? All right, did y'all not read what she said? In a blink of an eye, it could be outside of anyone who is involved, control, or doing. Who's involved? I mean, that's why I say, are y'all reading and watching what I'm watching? Because I don't know. I'm seeing something different. Right, Cassette? I'm just saying, are y'all reading what I'm reading? Who's involved? She said that. Let me read it again. Shit can really happen in the blink of an eye, and it can be outside of anyone who is involved, control, or doing. What? Who's involved? Shit can really happen in the blink of an eye, and it be outside of anyone who is involved, control, or doing. Who is involved, fam? Even crashed into your dude's car, try to run them over. Who? That's a charge that I don't want. Like I said, and I done busted some windows. Hey, misunderstood. Took that boot off her foot to drive and she hit him. I believe the autopsy is going to tell more details about what happened. Yeah, that's what she said, man. That's why I said go back and read. But who's involved? It's out of whoever's involved control. No, it's not. It's not out of nobody's control if they took his life. What are you talking about? That shit was crazy what she was writing. She the one said his best friend was there. Nobody else knew that. And again, dude, you can say sorry all you want to, but no, sorry don't cut it when it just now came out and everybody's just finding out you was there. Jason, a month later. Anybody with kids, they friend come and see y'all marching and doing all of this stepping and boots on the ground, talking to these strangers and shit when you kind of know what's being said and ain't told us nothing. This was premeditated. Absolutely, from what she's saying. Come on, Tanya. Everything she's saying is new. The day she wrote it and it came out, it was new to the people. Come on, Miss Talkative. She playing like she's the victim. How about enough is enough? No, we had enough of you. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that's why I say when this committee steps up, the community needs to step forward unless y'all just want murderers running around to be able to write 4-page letters in my Aaliyah voice. Taking pictures. Collecting money. Come on, y'all. This ain't no damn speculation. This is not speculation. We just finding this out like the family. That she was taking pictures, sending them to Jason. Jason. The same Jason that was at the hospital that the family didn't know about. Let's talk about it. Was Jason in the video with the family standing at the bridge wearing any friend? No, he sure wasn't, Amanda. Why not, Amanda? That's a good question, ain't it? Ain't that a good question, Amanda? Ain't he supposed to be there? He said that DRO was here. We gonna hear it anyway. He said DRO was there for his people. Why you ain't been there, boots on the ground with the family? Show can't Kyla. Kyla, she ain't putting nothing on us. I'm just asking a question because everybody said it's speculation. It's a lot of shit going on. Jason got the car. Jason get the pictures of them. First pictures of them being with tubes in them. Jason's at the hospital. Jason. But Jason ain't with the family. I ain't seen him with the family yet because he went to the park. Hell, everybody was at the park. Shit. Everybody was at the park. The city showed up and showed out. So you can't say that. Everybody was at the funeral. You can't say that. But when Natasha was doing them 1,000 videos going off, why you ain't say nothing, right hand man? I know. Yeah, I know. Tammy, who knows? That I can't say. But now you don't talk to Jason. Got him off the way. She could send him pictures though, Michelle. Make it make sense. But you didn't talk to Jason at the hospital. You did everything else with Jason. But come on, Michelle. Do that make sense? Do it make sense that she's gonna send him pictures? She could tell Tyrone make sure Jason got that Christmas gift, huh? Ain't it? Ain't that what she said? For Tyrone to make sure he make sure Jason get his Christmas gift. But as soon as Jason get to the hospital, as soon as y'all leave the hospital, Jason ain't getting no words. Shut your asses up. Lying for nothing. Because y'all ain't hurting us. Y'all hurt the person that y'all said y'all love. You didn't hurt just the Davis family. You hurt your homeboy, your right hand, allegedly. It wasn't just Lulu that hurt the right hand, is it? Because you can't be my best friend and ain't said nothing. Can't be my best friend keeping secrets because if somebody tell you to shut up, you keeping a secret. Can't be my right hand. I don't need my right hands keeping nothing from my people that's fighting. See these people out here hollering his name and hitting the highway. You ain't there. Neither is Lulu. You know Lulu, the two most important people besides the family ain't been in the scene at all. Because if it wasn't for Looney, Kyle and Jason, we still wouldn't have seen Jason. And Jason was in the light. Wasn't Curlan in the light? Curlan was in the light, baby. When let me tell y'all something. When Looney was sitting on that panel with Jason, and Looney was hiding his back and shit. Looney was reading the comment chat. Jason was in the light like Curlan, baby. But soon as Looney looked at the comments, Looney was like, wait. Oh, you said so you was there? That nigga went in the dark. He said, "This, thank you, nephew, thank you." Boy, he got dark so fast. He got dark so fast. You don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put me all in the mix. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even know. You know what I'm saying? I just keep hearing. Now he got to talk fast. You wasn't talking fast before you got questioned. What's going on? He was talking all fine and straight and then, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, shit, I was in the hospital. Shit, I ain't know none of that. Shit, I drove down. Yeah, I drove down there as soon as I heard about it. Shit, they picked me up. I was like, damn, did they pick you up or did you know what I'm saying? He talking so fast. Shit, I ain't even know, you know what I'm saying? And then, shit, I ain't even know they put me all up in this mix and shit like that. Got me all up in this. Who? It wasn't a mix because they saying she's innocent. Oh, okay. Well, go ahead. But I'm gonna let y'all hear it again because you know that live was sus girl. He reminds me of the dude from Billy Gunn. Looked just like him, didn't he, McFain? Didn't he? You know what I'm saying? The sat on that couch, you know what I'm saying? Like, Looney stripped him down. Y'all gotta pay attention to people's vibes. Y'all think in court, dog, listen, when you go and check the Nazir Harris case out, what the judge say to him? To the grandmother and auntie, she said, ain't no emotions or nothing. Because guess what they do in court? They peep your emotions. They peep everything about you. Your actions. He was in the dark like, boy, you was in the light like Curlan. And then when, like I said, when Looney got the question, yeah, baby, you went dark and then you hung up the phone and then you start calling on messages. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This shit, nigga got kicked off the live. He was like, well, come back. You know what I'm saying? Nobody seen Jason since. Nobody seen Friday the 13th Jason since. Can't tell me nothing. Yeah, it was hiding in the dark moment shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was picking me up. You know what I'm saying? I was just, you know what I'm saying? Call me, send me pictures, and you know what I'm saying? And shit, bro, I was just trying to get there, you know what I'm saying? And then they put me in the mix. I didn't know what was going on. Shit, I'm just like, I don't know. Shit, I don't know, my name's all up. What? You was just fine. What are all the Let me show y'all. Let's get into this video. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Let's get into it.
I don't know what homeboy he was messing with. It definitely wasn't me. It definitely wasn't me.
They definitely trying to throw you in the fire. That's crazy.
It definitely wasn't me though. I don't even get down like that. It definitely wasn't me. Definitely.
Let me wind it back so we can see what wasn't him.
Definitely. So I don't know what homeboy he was messing with. It definitely wasn't me. It definitely wasn't me.
They definitely trying to throw you in the fire. That's crazy.
It definitely wasn't me though. I don't even get down like that. It definitely wasn't me. Definitely. Definitely wasn't me.
How you supposed to sound when you just lost your homeboy, the nigga who you was with every damn day, and a bitch trying to accuse you of fucking their old lady and doing?
Somebody said, what day did this happen? Because the family was given information about it 24 hours later, right? So that gave whoever plenty of time to get back to Fort Lauderdale and ride back with the family. I'm not pointing fingers, but they was notified 24 hours later, baby. That's my only concern. Not pointing fingers at all. It's just my opinion. Somebody said after listening to him on the live, he probably thought that everybody knew what was going on. He stated he got woke up out of his sleep from Dro's mom about it.
Some shit that caused they death.
I got my sister a car. It was easy. It was only five. Wait, hold on, bro. The car was only 500 down at 74. He was
never up there. He didn't go up there to
the car was only 500 down with credit.
They saying you, Jason. They trying to say you was engaged when T2 got hurt.
I was at someone party that night.
He was at a party, y'all. He was at a party. Looney up there going through it like, yeah, bro, they trying to say you was up there. No. He's still trying to look. Looney's talking to him about what they said. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The baby's 500, you know what I'm saying? I thought that it was a 78, 77, 78, 77, 79. Yeah, I dropped for $500 payments on it. Yeah. Hey, that ain't what we heard about, sir. Let's stick to it. Where was you at the night T2's life was taken? Stick to the script. Why he called you? He won't stick to the call. Yeah, 78, 79. Yeah, I put 500. Man, we're not talking about the car, sir.
On Christmas in Cod City. That's where I was at.
Oh. I'm trying to put the story together because how y'all, if he didn't know about it, till the family knew about it, and he went up there with the family.
I wrote, they picked me up. Like, how many miss with it? They came and picked me up. That shit crazy, bro. They picked me
now
up.
They trying to say you drove Lulu up though.
Nah, their mom and them picked me up. His mom picked me up on Sunday, y'all.
We really be hanging out. This is with nigga right here, y'all. I swear this with nigga right here. I don't keep niggas around me, y'all. I don't keep people around me, bro. Like, for real, this is my wild weekend. This her birthday weekend. I put a spread up on my dog.
Show that. I love that, bro.
I love you, my nigga. I swear to God.
I love you, nigga, so much.
I swear on my mama, cuz he been there through it all, bro. When I lost Timmy, when I lost Goonie.
Dro said he been there through it all, but dang, Dro, he ain't been through it all with you. Cause while your family is down there, Dro, under that bridge seeking answers. Yeah, Olivia, for real. While your family seeking answers, he stayed in the dark and told your family nothing. Your family had to find out online through a person that they don't even know. Somebody that ain't family or nothing had to come and tell them that he was there, your right hand, that you said you've been there with and all this. He wasn't there. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. Y'all heard what Tyrone is saying about him? He can't even look at the camera too much. Tyrone's all visible, showing his love for his right hand. But ain't nobody synced him. Because I ain't expecting to see Looney or Gabe. I'm expecting to see the right hand under the bridge, seeking answers. I'm expecting to see Jason at the committee. The next committee, are we going to see him? We know we ain't going to see Lulu. We know we're not going to see Lulu. But are we going to see Jason with the Davis family? I digress.
He been through it all, y'all. Like, for real. Like, I'm knowing he 100. Never question shit about him, bro. When I say you my nigga day one, go touch them ends together. I promise you.
I already know.
Go touch the ends. Mark my word. Remember I told you this. Cause we gonna hang out so strong. Had to put up on my dog right quick. We on the block. Yeah, they say Dro got it high. Finna go like to the car lot. Are you pressing? Hey, McKinn's like New Balances too. That's crazy. New Balance making them. Woo. He's putting a check right quick. He's putting a quick little check. They was saying it's all up. I swear, yo, you sauced up, bro. You sauced up. Put that shit on today.
Now, before we get into what the friend is now saying to clear his name, there's another development that adds to the tension surrounding this case. An individual identifying himself as an alleged cousin from the Davis family has also come forward, which you will hear from later in the video. He has publicly said that he does not agree with how Tyrone's father's side of the family has been handling their push for justice, and he has criticized what he describes as attacks being directed towards Tyrone's mother. Now, the two family members that he appeared to be referring to is Tyrone's aunt Natasha and his cousin Natalie, both of whom have been at the center of much of the public discussion around this case. And it's that same cousin Natalie who Lulu directly addressed in a recent message. And Natalie was also in the chat when this friend was trying to clear his name. Now, in the message that Lulu directed to Tyrone's cousin Natalie,
we've
Lulu
seen
said,
that. I'm gonna skip past that and get into this conversation with okay, here we go.
I wrote, they picked me up. Like, how many miss with it? They came and picked me up. That shit crazy, bro. They picked me
Now
up.
they try to say you drove Lulu up though.
Nah, man. Their mama done picked me up. His mom picked me up on Sunday, dog. They picked me up from my house, dog. Shit crazy. Shit
So
crazy.
if they picked you up, how this nigga come up with all this shit and try to?
And that's the crazy part, Jessica, because when Looney said it on Gigi's live during that interview, they want to fuss about she ain't from Haiti. No, she's not. Well, if y'all know so much about her, put it on the table. That's why I understand. Like, we fight each other instead of fighting these points and facts that's being brought to us. That's a good question. And he kept saying, he's like, she from the islands and, and this stuff she doing. And come on. It's very different. But now we want to get in chats and fuss. She's not from Haiti. No, she's not. Why we don't just fight about the facts? Why we not fighting the fact that Jason knew and never told the family? Jason ain't been at nothing with the family or nothing. Why are we not talking about just Lulu? Why we are not talking about the fact that the mama is crashing out? On FME Polo said he's spreading lies when he's not. So word took one of her family members to call it out. Y'all gonna blame the content creators for that too? Because I don't want the division. But the division is there and we get to see it. It's not our fault or our problem. Can we say we hope they get it together? Of course. Because this story is really deeper than what I think we think it is for real. I think Tyrone was around a lot of snakes. I do. I think the people that he trusted the most took him out. And this was the perfect time to do it, to get him away from home, even though Looney expressed how he would see a place and go. He was adventurous, where he was a truck driver. Don't get it twisted, I do that. And I get that she lost 3 sons. I do. But we cannot keep excusing behavior if we're trying to get justice for this boy. We can't. Let me say man, I'm sorry. If we're trying to get justice for this man, we cannot keep excusing crash outs. We can't. Forget the family beefs. Forget who did what in the past. Who cares? Who cares who's sleeping with who and who did what? It's not the point. And we never going to get nowhere because some people want us to be distracted with the mess. They do, to throw us off. And guess what? One of them snakes get to slither away into the sunlight. Because we over here worrying about who slept with who and what Miss Natasha did and what the daddy did, who adopted him, who raised him. Shit, let's talk about what happened on the 27th. Who was involved? And why is FME Polo the one have to bring the information besides so-called friends? That's the question. is deeper than the surface, and sacrificing, backstabbing, fraud, debt, jealousy, all in one is deeper. Y'all heard me? This shit is deeper than what we think. We think that Lulu just hit him with her car and that's what happened, or she hit him with a bottle or something. Man, this shit is deeper than that. Y'all know when people plotting behind your back, sleeping around and shit, how deep that shit really go? That's a lot of shit being talked about, a lot of pillow talking, and she's got these men's number. She ain't have Jamal's number though, did she? She wasn't comfortable around Jamal because Jamal didn't make himself available to her like that. That's what a partner do. Now, some of y'all might be like, well, I got my man. That's you and your man. We're not talking about you and your man. And good for him that he feels so comfortable to think it's okay, because I'm not okay with it. Because if anybody hit Shank Rock up, it's on Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, anybody I talk to, they don't got his direct number. Are y'all cool? Y'all can call me whatever. I'll be that. Are y'all okay? Because I think the fuck not. To think anybody I hang with got to have, I don't got they women, I don't want they people's numbers. I don't want their other friends or nobody's number. So let's stick to this. What happened? Who was Lulu really messing with? Why was she so comfortable with Jason? He even talked about hugging her and shit. Yeah, when I go to, because Jamal said you couldn't even look at her. But Jason said he hugged her. And then he went to, when he thought about what he said, oh, I'll give her a soft hug. Come on, man. Hug is a hug. Shit. But when you got to go describe it, yeah, I was going for a hug. I mean, I would hug her real soft. Because his ass is in the hot seat. His ass was in the hot seat. See, he had Looney going for a minute. Look how Curly and all in the light. Curly and all in the light. We see the light. Until the questions start coming.
Say you was up. I don't understand.
Look at my page. Look at my page. Look at my page. It say I did a part.
This is information I know already. I just want to clear it up real quick for the people who own this nigga shit and believe what he's saying.
I did a video one part block party on Christmas. Look at the video. It was I posted December 26th. You feel what I'm saying? I did a video out.
Who's talking about Christmas? Tyrone didn't pass away till the 27th. Look at my page, man. I did a video on Christmas. Hey, he didn't pass on Christmas. He didn't pass on Christmas. Y'all know I can take a video right now and then go to Kentucky. 5-hour drive. I do it all the time. What we talking about? I be at home and then I be in Kentucky. What of it? He act like they was in a whole nother state, like I couldn't have been there. We ain't talking about Christmas. Right, pretty ass? That's what I'm saying about the mama, because everybody y'all don't understand, but we can't keep, that's what I'm saying, we cannot keep patting her on the back either when it comes to justice for her son. You cannot do it alone. Again, I say, look at Kendrick Johnson's family. Asking for a community to step up and ask for justice for her son that's being missing. I mean, it died 2013. This is how many years later? Let's talk about it. But everybody can get on here. Y'all need to leave her alone. Why y'all not on the forefront for then, being the voice? I'll wait. Y'all quick to come and attack the people that ain't seeing shit. If it ain't right, it ain't right. But I ain't see none of y'all asses at that committee. Okay? Being her voice. Let me talk for you. We stand behind you. Quit being the voice. Quit being motherfucking gangsters on a computer in the app. We can all turn up. Yeah, for what? We can all go against each other, but for what? When, like, I'm like, Polo, I thought we was here for the same thing. But if I don't want to pat somebody on the back and keep making excuses for this behavior, because it's not getting nobody anywhere, I'll say that.
Yeah, it was in Kansas City. I did a video with that, dog. You can see it on my page, almost on my story thing. But shit crazy though, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I don't
But I
understand how I
really
get
don't
in the mix.
understand.
How I'm in the mix, dog. All I do is work, stay to myself. You feel what I'm saying? I don't bother nobody, dog.
Let me say this, Kai. I get it. I get it. Kai, it's not attacking to me. It's really calling it. I sympathize with her. But it's all her behavior. We can't talk about just the committee meeting. Even Jason's great to say she told him not to say nothing. The funeral and some more, Kai. See, we can't stay stuck on one thing. I tell my people that all the time with other cases that I cover. Y'all can't stay stuck on that. It's so much more to it. It ain't about did she harm her son. But see, I can't have people around me to excuse my behavior like that. If she would have any males there, then it would have been a problem because Polo should never talk to her like that. But who owes her loyalty? Because this man, we can't get mad at him for getting information that he's getting. And he didn't say nothing wrong to me about it. He's saying, what's all the secrets? He can say that. This the thing. Why couldn't y'all voice y'all opinion about how y'all feeling that she's getting attacked, but when somebody else voiced their opinion about what's not looking right, because this picture is very foggy. It's very foggy. But y'all can state how y'all don't want her to be attacked. Will you be there at the next committee meeting, standing up for this mother, versus get mad at people for seeing things ain't right? Because we're not only talking about her, we're talking about everybody. I'm even saying leave the past out of it. There's a difference between advocating and respect. I see the bigger picture that Davis is feeding him information about, so I would feel some type of way. But they don't have to feed the information. Hell, I got the information and I ain't get it from them. I just ain't said everything. That's just the truth. Out of respect for my people that's giving me information, I ain't said everything. So, and it's not the Davises. And of course the Davises are gonna start looking into him because he is there. And can they get mad? I'm going to where my family members being talked. Somebody knows something about my child. I'm going to listen to him too. And if he is the only one that's helping bring us some closure, I'm going to him too. That's what I don't understand. I'm a mother. I don't want to lose my kids, but damn it, if somebody in the community and it ain't a friend or nothing giving me anything, why wouldn't I? He is breaking this down. And people's talking to him. Are we mad because the family, Tyrone's her own family, wrote that statement? Because they got somebody to go for them. Why are we mad because they had a representation go? We can't act like the Davises ain't being vocal. Why? Because they're more vocal than her. They're angrier. They're showing us who they are. Why are we mad at them for that? That's their family. I didn't say she's guilty, but she's not making herself look so good. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say she did nothing to her son, but to tell people to be quiet, to keep whatever they heard at the hospital a secret. So the other people so now she can do it to the Davises because she's the mother. Are y'all cool? She can do whatever she wants because she had him, but Tyrone made him too. They don't need to allow others to disrespect them on their behalf. But we can't tell nobody what to say. We can't tell nobody what to do and what to say. That's almost like taking somebody's freedom of speech. The Davises can't tell me what to say and what to do. Sorry. And neither can she. If I feel the need, I want to speak out and say something, I'm going to say it. And I'm not taking what you're saying wrong, Kyle. I'm reading very much into it. That's how that man talks. That's how he talks. But I only got one mom and daddy, and damn it, my mama gone, and ain't nobody going to tell me how to talk to anybody. Now you're saying we don't know if she told him that. See, it's like, well, why you keep making excuses? Yeah, I believe him. I believe him because his back's against the wall. And I believe him because he didn't think it was ever going to come out. So when something happens, guess what? We're going to start pointing fingers and telling what happened. So why you don't believe the mama the same way you don't think the mama did wrong? You get what I'm saying? You team mom. I'm team justice. And if I don't like it, I don't like it. And I'm going to say what I want to say. And if somebody else is fighting for justice for this boy, I'm going to go and listen. And if they got receipts and keep dropping them like they dropping them, I'm going to go and listen. I don't need the mama to be vocal. I don't need to hear nothing from her. That's her son. I'm just team justice. For when somebody that was once somebody's heartbeat, that meant something to somebody, his children, and other people around the world is now caring about DRO and the justice that he deserves. His story deserves to be told. See, this is why our black people, this is why we won't never make it. We too busy wanting to build a team and be team, man. I'm team justice. I'm team standing for what's right and what's wrong, and I ain't with standing for what's wrong. Even if it comes to the Davises, I'm going to call it out. Now, who am I to tell the Davises how to feel about losing they loved one and what to say? Who am I to tell them, be quiet, you liar? How am I to tell them I don't know them like that? But I can go by what they showed me. I'm going to go by what they showed me. And when the mama went to the committee, what she do? Since the mama went to the committee, what she do? Yes, she went. Whoever went with us should have been her voice. Whoever was standing beside her should have been her voice, okay? Since she lost 3 sons, and we keep making excuses. Where y'all at? Where Team Mom? Why Team Mom wasn't at the committee? I'll wait. Please don't attack me and say nothing about I ain't team nothing but team justice. And if it don't make dollars to me, it ain't gonna make sense. I stand behind Polo and what he's doing. And if the Davis family wants him to put it out, to get people to talk, because the GPD is doing nothing, I'm going to use a hood street nigga too. Sorry. Hey, Miss Lady T. Sorry. And it's terrible that we got to even depend on street niggas to get us justice. So the same shit y'all be telling content creators, go tell the police department to do their job. For not just draw a lot of our black children, a lot of our black men and women that are losing their lives while we going against each other. Man, say. I think it's someone Lulu sending a picture to Jason, mom and sis showing up to pick Jason. Man, thank you, Butterfly Empress. It is something that's strange. I'm not blaming Tasha. I don't care what Tasha said about the mama. God, baby, that's what you forget. That's what you not. I just said that. I'm going by what she's shown. And that's your opinion. I'm not mad at you for being team mom. But I don't have to agree with you and you don't have to agree with me. We're just going to disagree on this one. And I'm going by my discernment. I'm using my discernment all 2026 and I ain't going. Sorry. Look, Miss Parker, I feel the same way. Look, I was grieving. I was giving her grace, but each day she's giving me, man, say. That's the thing with people, going off what people say versus why they always say when people show you who they are, believe them. Okay?
That's a crazy thing. I don't bother nobody. All I do is work, dog. Trying to make it, dog. That's it. This ain't
And the
chasing
bitch
nobody.
want to a bitch using a bit pain right now for game. So because I was kind of lost on why everybody felt like you was already up there or what happened and all this. So now me getting this, Tyrone mama came and got you and took you up there, right?
Yeah, they picked me up, bro.
So
They
why
picked me
didn't
up.
nobody call his other side of the family and tell them? Do you know why?
I don't know. It was early in the morning. I don't know. You know, I went.
So they didn't want you to, so you ain't call nobody?
I'm not taking away what you're saying, Kai, at all. I'm not trying to twist your words, so I apologize if you feel like I did. I'm just Team Justice, and Jamar just asked Jason, why didn't the mother call the Davis family? Because again, she didn't bring Tyrone into this world alone. I know a lot of shit. A lot of a couple of my baby daddies, I can't stand them. I even had to pray to take the word hate out of my vocabulary when it comes to one of them, because I hated him. But we do have a child together. And as much as I hate him, there's nothing in this world that I would keep from him when it comes to our child. That's all I'm saying.
No, I ain't call them until we got out there to see what's going on. They said they're gonna see what's going on. Like when we got there, they're gonna see what's going on with Tyrone, see if he's gonna pull through or whatever. So they said when they know everything, if he ain't gonna pull through, they're gonna call everybody. That ain't my call to, I don't have everybody's number. I don't have certain people number in my phone to call. You feel what I'm saying? But it like it's, you feel what I'm saying? I don't understand.
All right, let me just put this in perspective real quick. When you got with them, at any point, did it dawn on you like, damn, I should call somebody, like I should call Miss Natasha, I should call his baby mama, Alyssa, like nobody thought of, because what's going on right now, what it looks like is like y'all was in cahoots to either keep them out of what was going on, so y'all got up there for whatever reason, or it's looking like you was already up there with the shit and they just came up there and you was up there. So that's why people are having a misconception, because I had no idea.
They brought me into it. I just got pulled up there. You feel me? Like I ain't, they put me in the mix. Like, oh, like I ain't know that like all this going on like that. We're gonna be like that. You feel me? You feel me?
And as I said with Jason, I'm not pulling everybody's being held to the same standards that felt like it was okay, because Jason didn't say anything either. Lulu put him in it. She said that he was there. Nobody would have known if she didn't write that 4-page letter about him. It's not fair to say that gilding spirits. Okay. I just, you know what I'm saying? Let me say this. I just think that this family division is disgusting. And what I can say is people get mad at you for wanting to come forward and say, look, let's put our shit to the side, let's get justice. I only go by what I'm seeing. And right now, hey Buttercup, what's going on? I see the Davis family saying, okay, stuff was said, things been done. Right now, let's not focus on that. Let's get justice for DRO. Then everybody go their separate ways. If they want to get on her, shout and scream, or do it on Facebook, they can. But right now, this is what this boy needs. Them kids deserve answers. Do y'all not know how I felt when I heard Looney say that Gabe say that them kids asked him to tell them what happened to their daddy? Out of all the shit that's going on, minus the mama and the Davis family, that hurt my feelings. I'm in tears thinking about that. That's gotta be like when you can't give them an answer on what happened to their dad. Cause DRO made it a purpose to be a good father. Minus all the negative shit. Cause we don't never want to give the black man credit when it comes to that. And it's already hard raising kids as a single mother. And the fact that I see people, she can go get SSI, that's not the point. Somebody showering them with unconditional love. Showing them that they matter, they have a purpose on this earth, and that they mean something. Taking his daughter on date nights. And when it comes to people like me that raised my kids and it was division with my baby fathers, I hate it. I hate that I didn't think about who I had children with. Watching that. Watching somebody be a stand-up black father. And his kids are old enough to ask questions. And the fact that he once had these children around this woman. And these people who say they was friends, who's keeping secrets. How do y'all love me, but everybody's running around like this, secrets and all this stuff happening? Secret after secret after secret keeps coming out. It's a sad. Nobody wants division. I don't. I want them to come together and show that committee in Gainesville that we are united. And that is one death where it starts, that we will not be swept under the rug. His death will not be another life swept under a rug. That's it. Because when you go in there displaying yourself in front of those white people, that's how they look at us anyway, as crash outs, ghetto. So we need Renee to go in there and be united with the Davis family. If it's for that, just that day. Stand tall, stand strong, stand firm on what they need from them people and what they want. That's it. Mm-hmm.
I did try to go there and see what's going on with him, dog. That's it. That's it. And we're trying to figure it out, but like, no, the other side don't talk to me. That the other side don't talk to me. Like I did nothing wrong. That was a nobody. They got the police coming down this shit. I did nothing wrong to nobody, dog. I don't know why they don't talk to me. I mean, they can talk to me, ask me. I mean, I answer my phone, they call, ask me. I told them the same thing. She said she was going back to the cabin to get they things from the cabin. That's what she said.
So she went to go get the shit from the cabin when y'all was up. So she claimed to be going to the cabin when y'all was up there while he was at the hospital?
Yeah.
So she left the hospital while y'all was there?
Right. There we go. She left the hospital while we were there, dog. She left that bitch. She said, she was telling his mom, I will be back. I'm going to get the rest of our things from the cabin, dog. That's all I heard from her. She haven't talked to me, none of that. She didn't talk to me that. She was talking to them. She didn't talk to me. She didn't have a word for me, dog. At all. That's it. But she talked to them, and I sat over there.
This what I don't understand is like, how do she send you pictures and as the best friend, you don't take that back to the Davis family that she got you there only not to say nothing to you. But she sends you all these pictures showing you what happened to your best friend. And now it's like, yeah, if they want to call me and ask me questions, why do they have to call him? Why he can't call them? Because he didn't. Yeah, look. I'm ready to go watch the Super Bowl game, y'all. I'm ready to go get my stuff together. I hope and I pray that Miss Renee has a team together that can talk to her about unity, coming together for a greater cause. He does. He owes that man a conversation. But the fact that he's saying that they need to call him if they want to call me and ask me questions, what type of friend are you? Again, it takes me back to the Shanquilla Robinson. When Khalil went and sat in Miss Salamandra's face and told her daughter died of alcohol poisoning. And Shanquilla gave him a piece of her business that she started. She started that. Shanquilla started her own business and made Khalil a part of her business. And he videotaped her being unalived and went and lied to her mama's face. And that family is still fighting for answers. Never thought that Khalil, her best friend, that ate at their table, went on vacations with them, would ever be a part of Shanquilla losing her life. So don't tell me what a friend won't do. We still gather around every year for the death of that girl at her tombstone and watch that family cry in disbelief that her best friend was a part of her demise. Salute everybody. Thank you guys so much that purchased the Super Sticker, Super Chatter membership. That just came over here to hear this is Shanitra Speaks. If one of the mods can drop Shanitra Speaks link to catch this, because it is another family member that spoke at the end of this video, but I don't even want to play it due to it causes nothing but division and it's the distraction away from the truth. I don't care about their family, what they got going on, they past, again, who slept with who did what. I care about what happened on December the 27th, 2025. That's it. I just want this man to get justice that he deserves. I want the police to start standing up for our black people, putting more into them. Because if this was a white person, y'all, we wouldn't even be here. It'll be arrests made and some more. The police will be boots on the ground knocking on doors. But they're not. Because they smell division. They know how we act. That's why, again, we're labeled. Justice for DRO. Please drop nothing but blue hearts. Salute everybody. Y'all have a blessed Sunday, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow, okay? Salute. Miss Parker.
Miss Parker, the YouTube star, lighting up the screen, you know who you are. Bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view. With a voice so smooth and a smile so bright, she's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard. Asking all the questions, never missing a word. Or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse and the truth to reveal. Digging for the answers, keeping it real. For those who need a champion, she's standing tall. Fighting for justice, she's giving her all. With every upload, she's making a change. Bringing people together, no matter the range. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Miss Parker's got the content that can't be beat. Questions we all have, she's not afraid to ask. Uncovering the story, she's up to the task. With a laugh, a wink, and a spirit so true. Miss Parker's got the magic and she's sharing it with you. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard. Asking all the questions, never missing a